Hello folks, Corey Haley here, principal at Graminia School, and I wanted to go through some of the new rules that we have in place to keep you safe as we return to school for many of you on Monday and Tuesday with our staggered entry. And I wanted to go through some of the things and show you before you got here so that many of you would feel a little bit more safe and a little bit more comfortable as we return in a new way. The first thing that we are asking everyone to do and that you must do actually happens before you get to school. And every morning as you get up, we're asking everyone, all students, all staff, to do the COVID-19 screening questionnaire. And you'll see the link for this in the description. And if you answer yes to any of those questions around symptoms, please don't come to school. Instead, please fill out the AHS self-assessment tool and follow the advice there. A lot of questions is, do we need to provide a copy of this every morning? No, we don't. But we do ask every person before they come to school to do that self-screening questionnaire. So now you get here. And as you come, whether you get dropped off or you're on a bus, we'd ask you to, keeping your physical distance, go to the entrance that we've assigned for the different grades. Parents, if you are going to come in, unfortunately this year we are not allowed to have parents inside of the building unless we have a very specific and important need, but you can walk your student outside to their exit and be outside as they line up. Now on the first few days, there'll be teachers that are outside near your exit that will be waiting for you, and you will be able to see them with their sign, with their name. And so we'll be there to greet you and make sure that everything's safe and that you got all your things with you and help you to the right spot on those first few days. Now, when we do go inside, anytime we're outside inside, we are going to have a system where we line up in a socially distanced way. And so the teachers are going to be going over where students in different grades will line up outside of your doors to make sure that as we go in, we do so in a way that we've got enough physical distance so we're not less than 2 meters away from other people. Now let's talk about masks. Yes, masks are mandatory in all hallways and common areas once you're inside the school for staff and students in grades 4 through 9. Students in grades K through 3, masks are optional and are encouraged if you think that you can wear them. When you are outside, no, you don't need to wear a mask. And the teacher will go through exactly when and how you can take off your mask when you're inside the classroom. What we're asking is that each person bring a bottle of personal hand sanitizer that they might be able to use at their desk, as well as a container that you can put your mask in if you are using a mask. Now, as you walk in, and in addition to your own personal bottle, there's going to be hand sanitizing stations throughout the school, in every single classroom, as well as at many of the main entrances. And we're saying that if you're in doubt of whether you should wash your hands, it's probably a good idea to wash your hands as much as you can using either the sanitizing station or our washrooms. And that leads us to bathrooms. We know that bathrooms, as well as other common areas of the school, have limits on the number of people, and we've posted that just outside the door for all of those. It's a maximum amount of people that they can have in one space. If any time you walk in and you see that there's already that number, we'd ask you to exit directly the building and line up in the different spots that we have available outside in 2 meter intervals so that we can safely use those spaces. Yes, the bathrooms are open, but we've also spread out the bathrooms and we've opened up some bathrooms that weren't previously available to students to spread those bathrooms out to make sure we've got enough space and make sure that we've got enough capacity. We are going to be keeping homerooms together, and we call that a mini cohort. So your homeroom becomes a little bit of a cohort, and we're asking you to please stay with your cohort as much as possible, and anytime that you're around and you get a little bit lost or you're not with your cohort, please look for that cohort, because keeping together as that small group is going to really help us to make sure that we don't spread anything any farther than we need to. Now, one of the big things, and this is wherever you are, whether you're inside or outside, is maintain that 2 meters distance between you and other people. And we know that the teachers are going to be going through a bunch of different processes, because there are times, especially when you're in the classroom, that you're not going to be able to keep that 2 meters distance. Now, we have very specific rules around that, and teachers are going to be going over that process of what that looks like on the very first day that you're here on either of your staggered entry days. Now, those are just a few of the rules. We've got a whole bunch more. And on the first day that you're here at school, teachers are going to be going through all of the new rules, and we're going to make sure that you understand. The other thing that you could do is you could go into our Return to School handbook. That is, again, a link below here in the video that you'll be able to see all the specific plans that we've got that we didn't talk about in this video. Now, we're looking forward to having many students back. We're also looking forward to supporting the students that are going to be continuing to learn at home. And if you have any questions, we're here for you. And we hope that you're as excited to get back to learning in whatever way, shape, or form that looks like as we are. So we'll see you on your staggered entry date, either on Monday or Tuesday, August 31st and September 1st.